Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we have some extremely exciting news regarding Fright Nights 2019, and that is our first new announcement for the event. Okay, so obviously a few weeks back we got a new update on the Fright Nights 2019 website that listed 3 new fears that were going to be coming to the event this year. Now, one of these fears that were on the website was listed as a brand new scare maze, so a lot of people naturally thought of the new construction that is taking place in Old Town, obviously in the old Log Asleep building. Now, shortly after construction started taking place on this building, new posters were found around the site itself, most of them reading about, job applications for Fright Nights, obviously to be an actor or something, but others were just teases for the maze itself, one of which read Creekwood Sawmill. Now, this is what a lot of people thought the name for this maze or attraction was going to be, so a lot of people believed that it was going to be themed around some sort of like old sawmill, or could be connected to somehow to Dead Creek Woods. But now we finally have confirmation and a little bit of information about this new attraction, and it will be a scare maze and is called Creek Freak Sawmill. Now, judging by the pictures and a lot of the information that's coming off the website right now, it looks to have a fair amount of chainsaws in this maze, and Thorpe are labelling it as their most intense maze to date. Okay, so the description for this maze reads, "How much wood could a wood chop if a wood chop could chop you?" That's got to be the most confusing sentence I've ever spoken in my entire life. Okay, so all joking aside, the rest of this reads, "Hacking their way into the old abandoned Creekwood Sawmill in 2019, tread carefully past the trigid family of lumberjacks lest you find yourself chugging gasoline fumes on the wrong end of a chainsaw." Now, this reveals quite a bit about the maze itself as well as the storyline. So obviously the fact that it's talking about an old abandoned sawmill obviously links to the fact we saw all those teasers about the sawmill back a couple of months back, obviously leading to a lot of speculation about the name as well as the theme itself. And it also looks to be about a family of lumberjacks, maybe like a sort of twisted family business that have inhabited the sawmill, which could be a really interesting plot. It also says something about chugging gasoline fumes on the wrong end of a chainsaw. Now, I do believe this maze, and looking at the pictures and the description for this, will feature a lot of chainsaws. Now, this is leading to believe that this could be one of the most intense mazes ever in Fright Nights. I mean, we could say that and it could be really bad, but thinking about like chainsaws are pretty scary in things like Fright Nights, so having a maze that centres around chainsaws could be fairly scary, but who am I to talk until I've actually been in the maze itself? Okay, so carrying on with this paragraph, it reads, "Who will survive and what will be left of them? Brace yourself and prepare for the gruesome worst as you take on more Chainsaw Massacre madness than ever before in Creek Freak Massacre, our most extreme Fright Nights Halloween scare maze to date." Now, like I said, this is really relying heavily on a lot of chainsaws, which could be pretty terrifying. But notice that Thorpe Park are labelling it as their most scary maze ever before, like to date, which is a pretty bold statement, to be honest. Like, we've had a lot of scary mazes in the past. I haven't been in all of them, but I know stuff about Big Top and Cabin in the Woods. They're supposed to be pretty scary, and to have something top that, this could be potentially one of the best Fright Night mazes ever before. Okay, so that's basically it for the description of the maze. However, we do have some teaser images at the bottom here. Like I said, heavily relying on chainsaws here. This is looking like a properly chainsaw heavy maze. There's a picture of someone standing with a chainsaw in their hand with smoke coming out. That could be a pretty good effect to have in the maze, with smoke and stuff inside the building. Now, we also have 2 people, one person with a chainsaw about to cut someone open who is tied up with cloth in their mouth, which we could be seeing some captured prisoners or something in this maze, which could be a pretty interesting idea, much like what we saw with Do or Die with the people getting captured and stuff. And then of course we also see 2 people holding chainsaws at the camera. Now, this is looking really good, especially having a chainsaw maze that's indoors could potentially be pretty terrifying. It was alright in Do or Die where there was nice open spaces to run away, but inside of a building, if you're getting chased by someone with a chainsaw, there's not really that many places to go. So I think this is a really interesting idea that Thorpe are taking on. Now, obviously, we still have the 2 other fears that still haven't been announced yet. I don't know when they'll be announced. I'm thinking maybe we might get another announcement tomorrow, then another one on Friday. Not Friday, Thursday. What am I talking about? Or potentially we could see them roll out today, but to be quite honest, I can't really see that happening. We only saw one teaser image yesterday, and that looked to be just for this maze. So yeah, so if you did go on to enjoy the video, guys, make sure to subscribe, because there will be loads more Fright Night videos coming out in the near future, obviously when the 2 new fears get released, and also when Fright Nights is revealed itself. So without further ado, I'll see you guys later.